name is Ezekiel and I hope you are doing well. So what I'm going to be walking you through is how to record VST Instruments in Cakewalk Sonar. This is a simple and fun things to learn in today's video. But this involves two ways, if not more than that, to record VST Instruments in Cakewalk Sonar. The first thing, if you want to record only MIDI and you don't want to have anything to do with audio track, and at the same time, while recording on the MIDI track, you can mix your instrument to the fullness. All right, that's number one. Number two is that if you still want to record and having a decision between using the MIDI alone, and also if you want to do so much with the audio track, or you don't want to have anything to do with the MIDI, you only want to record the audio track alone, this is more useful for people that are recording live instruments in the studio or on stage or wherever you are, and you are recording live instruments, and at the same time you want to integrate the MIDI instrument with the live instrument that you are recording. This will help you to record MIDI instrument into audio track in the real time. The third one is this will give less pressure on your system processor because you don't have to deal with double properties on that will weigh down your instrument while having the audio track with the properties and the MIDI track. So simple instrument is more useful for you to record. You have your piano roll, and at the same time you can still mix with audio effects to the fullness. So I'm going to be walking you through all those ones now. But before I do that, if you're new to this channel, please, I want you to subscribe and click on all notification buttons so that you will get to know when a video comes in. Okay, so let me show you what we're having into that. All right, the first thing I'll need to show you about that, if you're going to do the simple instrument track, by coming to the left corner of your DAW, when you click here, we have VST Instruments. You can go here to select whatever instrument you have. In today's video, I'm going to be using Cakewalk stock plugin instrument to do that. So take a look at that. I already have simple instruments. So you can hear that now. So that's fantastic. And at the same time, I can add more realistic audio effect on that. So just see that. All right, that's the simple and fast way to go back. And if you're not doing that, you can go to the right corner or right side of the DAW. So in selecting whatever you want, so this is where the setting will determine what you decide on. Okay, so with the same simple instrument, I can bring out the simple instrument from this part, following the same way, and can record. And at the same time, let's take a look at that, how I'm going to record on that. So you can see that the MIDI track is recorded for me, and at the same time I can edit whatever I want to edit and also do the quantization. So that's about the simple MIDI track, okay? And at the same time, though, I'm gonna bring this one out again. Then we're gonna go on another option. So if you decided that you want to work with audio track along line with your MIDI track, you can have this option. It's something I already made a video on. All right, by choosing the MIDI and the first audio, this is going to allow both MIDI and your audio track at the same time. All right, so take a look at this one now. And by doing that, you can add your audio effect inside here like I just did. So if you're only using the MIDI track, so this is what we allow you using MIDI plugins. But that's not the topic of today. All right, now if I already decided to go with only the audio track, so by clicking here, let's say I already set up myself. So let's see what's going to happen here. Can you actually take a look at this one? So audio is recorded. This is why I said earlier on that Sonar has leverage than many DAW, and most of the features that other DAWs are just adding on are already been in Cakewalk Sonar. So it's a fantastic one to have that. So this is one is more functioning for you that are recording live band and you just want to integrate maybe with the electric piano or acoustic piano or strings you want to add on at the same time while you are recording live instrument. And at the same time, this will also spare you extra two inputs on your audio interface. So extra two input to record something else. So let me say I decided to record with a simple instrument and I want to go into the proper production. So what do I do? I'm going to show you some things. Okay, now let me go back to the simple instrument. Since we already understood different ways of recording in Cakewalk Sonar. So I've shown you the first and the second one and the option, which is the second one, which has B option also. And now I want to go strictly with simple instruments because let's say I'm doing a demo, or even if I'm not doing a demo track, and at the same time, if I'm doing the real project, I can still go with that and do programming of my drums and keys and other instruments and mix them in the real time and export them for mastering. But you should be wondering, are there no other preparation that you needed to put in and together for you to be able to have a smooth recording of your VSL instrument? Here are the things that you needed to do first. Upper here, there are the informations here. So you need to come to the edit and go to the preference. The dialog box will open for you. From there, you need to go to sync and kick in. This is where by default, all the buffer size for DAWs are set at 256 for playback and for recording. This will enable quick response when you're playing back project in your DAW. And this one will also help in having a smooth recording. Here is what you have to do. Sometimes you have to set up to 256. And at the same time, if you have a very strong and powerful PC system on whatever DAW that you're using, you can go below that by saying 128 for both playback and recording. The reason why you have to set both of them to the same value is that as you are touching it, it's responding. And at the same time, the same way you set the playback and the recording values. So you have to set the same value for your audio interface driver. Now, in this case, let me go by 256, which is the default setting and which is still the accurate one for every DAW. Then you come down to project, go to the MIDI, make sure that your audio interface is checked for MIDI. And when you come back here, you have to make sure that your audio interface is checked for the MIDI. If not so, your MIDI controller will not work. And lastly, what else do you need to do before you start recording VST instrument? So you need to set your metronome to your desired tempo. By default is in 120. So as for me, I will do 100. Okay, I'm good for that. So let's just listen to that count first. I'm good with the tempo now. I want to start recording VST instrument. If you like, let me just okay, I love this kit. I have the drums recorded. And at the same time, if you want to quantize that, you can open the piano roll to see what is going on by clicking on Shift D. This will open everything for you to be able to see at some notes that are not accurate on the grid. You highlight everything, then come to process, go to quantize. Let's listen to what I've just played. You will see what is happening here. Now let's listen to the previous one, the difference between the two. You can hear some little inaccuracy in that. So now take a look at how many bar before I stopped. So this determines on what you want to do, what you really desire for. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say your music goes with 5 bars. For you to have a record, you must have decided on the chorus, or you are starting by the verse, or you are starting by the intro, or you are starting by the chorus. You have to first understand that. That will guide you to know that how many bars are you creating to record. So if you decide to duplicate more, to play more, then you need to cut this one. And when you cut this one and you select and come to the end and also select, it will highlight the MIDI piano for you accurately. And that will help you to duplicate. You can see it has duplicated another one for me. Let's listen to the end part towards the new piano roll that I just pasted. Okay, that's fine for me. Now there's something that I played there which I like. To do, you remove that. Okay, that's good for me. And the next thing for me to record now is electric piano. And at the same time, like I said, I'm going with a simple instrument. So I'm going to start recording. Meanwhile, you need to highlight the track that you want to record. Okay, you can see that what I just played now fitting with the 5 bars of the drum pattern that I played. I'm going to quantize that because of the syncopation. What I played, bang, bang, bang. So 1/16 was to go with what I'm doing. Now let's listen to keyboard now. Okay, let's say I decided to duplicate that by doing this highlight like this, then duplicate is going to go like that. I want to bring in SI bass now. Before I play that, so what you need to do is then you need to come here. You need to select to check for the mix all. But for now, because I'm not doing the mix for now, I don't need all, I don't need effects for now. I'll just go by the mix. This will allow me to use volume controls and some other simple stuff. So then I can bring down the volume, because when you are recording like this, if the drums sound loud, especially the keys sound more louder, by the time you want to compensate for that, you will want to increase the bass guitar so that you can hear very well. Then everything will be modeled up, and you wouldn't want to like that by the time you get to the end of the recording, the production. So you need to bring this one, the drums down, and this one down also. Let's just listen to the levels now. So I'm good with that. Then I can record my bass. So I won't bother too much, and this will help you as a beginner. Then when you are done with that, do the quantization at the same time. So let's listen to how it sounds like, then I will duplicate it. By doing the same Ctrl D, it's going to paste. SI string, I want to add strings into that. that's go by that. And at the same time, if I want the same thing, I'm going to quantize this as well and duplicate that. So let's listen from that end part to the new part. Alright, as a beginner, this is how to record VST Instrument in Cakewalk Sonar. I hope you learned something in this video and I hope to catch up with you on the next time. So thank you so much. If you learned something from this one, please thumb up for me. Drop down a comment below. So let me know if there's anything missing out so that I can update this video that I've just done for you. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next time. Bye.